How's it going, y'all? Today we're going to be talking about male pattern baldness and HIMS. Male pattern baldness seems to be one of the biggest ongoing problems that men all over the world seem to have. So today we're going to see if HIMS could in fact offer somewhat of a solution for us. Personally, I've seen my hair falling out for like the past 5 years, and I finally now decided to get into HIMS and prescribe to something. I'm not sure if it's going to work or not, but the reason why I personally chose HIMS is because it seems to be the more popular option out there. I've seen their products in Target. I think I may have seen them at Walmart. I'm not sure. But whenever you do see their products in Target, the main things you're going to see are like their gummies or things that don't require a prescription. So you'll find like their conditioners and shampoos. But if you're going to want like the actual miracle worker stuff, you're going to want to prescribe to their actual thing and have like a fake doctor. I think it might just be an AI have you prescribe to something like this, or maybe something by mouth. What is it? What is in it? What are the pros and cons of HIMS? HIMS is nothing more than a combination of two things, which is amongst all the other products. The only difference is the amount of dosage that it has, and those two things is minoxidil and finasteride. So minoxidil is just a hair stimulant that stimulates the hair follicles, which induces hair growth, and finasteride is a DHT blocker, which is a hormone that is responsible for causing hair loss. So the difference is the dosages. So if you were to compare this to another product like Keeps is another very popular one. It's going to be the dosage. So for example, HIMS has a 0.3% of finasteride and a 6% of minoxidil. As far as I'm concerned, that's truly what separates HIMS from the others. I went with HIMS because it seems to be really popular and trendy. I always see commercials about it, so I wanted to give it a try. So as far as the pros for HIMS go, guys, it seems to be that their promise or their purpose is to not only help you regrow hair in the areas that you've lost it, but is also to reduce hair loss in the future, meaning that you're putting a stop to it. And a little bit of a pointer out there for you guys too is that the sooner you get started, the more you can delay your hair loss process over the long run. The other one is that it also makes your hair thicker and fuller as well. So you do have two options that you can go for, either topical solution or something by mouth like a pill or gummies. I went for the topical solution because the stuff that goes by mouth has a really bad reputation of supposedly giving you really bad erectile dysfunction. So it's up to you whether you want to choose the better of the two worlds. Do you want to lose your or do you want to grow hair? I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say that on YouTube, but hey, if we're talking about making ourselves better, then we have to talk about these things, and it's very important. Though there is a little bit of a study out there I've seen, I don't remember where I seen it, where supposedly more guys actually care about their hair than their thing down there. So go figure. I wouldn't be surprised, I'm kind of 50-50 on the two. It's also interesting to point out that if you do go with the by mouth stuff, HIMS also has like a contraceptive for the bad effects of erectile dysfunction. So they'll give you something to regrow your hair, but then at the same time they'll give you like a gummy or a pill to make sure that your sex organs still work well. Now personally, the reason why I delayed the process for so long was because I'm not at that age yet where I'm 100% yet comfortable with prescriptions, because I'm just not used to being prescribed to anything. After all, most young men, most young people, we just go to a store and pick something off the shelf. So the minute that I first entered the HIMS website and I was interested in stopping my hair loss problem, it made me go through a quiz. And yeah, that's very important, by the way, is it makes you go through a quiz. So I'm going to get to that in a second, guys. So it makes you go through a quiz, and then it only goes so far until it starts asking for like personal information. And then that's where I got a little bit like uncomfortable, because I was like, whoa, hold on a second. All right, I'm not that old yet, so I don't know if I feel comfortable getting prescribed to anything. All right, but it is what it is. And honestly, I finally decided to go through it because I started getting a little bit more scared about my hair. I really love my hair. I believe most men do out there. And so I decided to go through with the quiz, get to the end, and honestly, it was not a long process. So that's going to be the next thing that I'm going to show you guys in this video. All right, so let's get on with this next part of the video, which is how the quiz looks. So here we have the screen and how the main page looks. So you're going to see you have lose weight, regrow hair, tackle anxiety, have better sex, have longer sex, get smooth skin. So for this video specifically, we're talking about regrowing hair. So the very first question is, which best represents your hair loss and goals? Receding hairline, want to slow its process. Experiencing hair loss, exploring options. Experiencing hair loss, ready to start treatment ASAP. So I've already read all of this, so we're gonna go with receding hairline because that's where my problem is. Next question, where are you noticing changes to your hair? For me is along the hairline. How much hair have you lost? A lot, it's obvious to everyone. Some, those close to me, notice. A little, only I notice. So I'm gonna say some people that are close to me may have noticed. When did you start noticing changes to your hair? Ooh, over a year ago, big time. With treatment, what results are you hoping for? A stronger defined hairline, visibly thicker, fuller hair, more scalp coverage, keep the hair I have. Obviously, guys, right? We're going to go with all of the above, all right? If we can stop, the more problems we can stop, then of course, let's go with that. What is your hair type? Straight or wavy? Curly, coily? For me, it's straight or wavy. So I'm going to go through this quiz as fast as possible, and then we'll get to the end so I can give you a conclusion on where it is that this quiz actually takes you to. After you're done with some parts of the quiz, it's going to get to the point where it's going to give you like a little bit of fun facts. So for instance, right here, it shows you at HIMS, we offer treatments with clinically proven ingredients that stop hair loss, promote hair regrowth. Promote regrowth. I can't even read. So it shows you right here what finasteride is and what minoxidil is. We've already gone through that. And it's going to show you more stuff right here that might just be important for you to read. Some testimonies and your treatment options. So that's pretty much it. It gets down to this point where now it wants you to create a membership. Go. I'm not impressed. Nowadays you need a freaking membership for everything. It can be a little bit annoying. But you know, if you really care about your hair, then maybe perhaps it shouldn't be much of a problem for you. So now I'm going to show you what it looks like after you get past this part where you've already created a membership. So let's check it out. And after you guys are done with the entire quiz, it's gonna finally give you your ultimate solution. For me, it was the topical one, though I think it might give you the option for the gummies or the by mouth solution. I've already spoken to you guys on why you don't wanna go with that. So yeah, it's up to you to decide whether you want to forfeit your sexual life or your hair. So as for me, guys, I gotta recommend that you go with topical solution instead. So after that, it's gonna ask you to download an app. Again, not surprised, everything requires an app nowadays. On the app, you're gonna receive a message from a doctor. I'm not sure if it's a real doctor or not. So I'm gonna actually pull this up right here on the computer screen, but I'm gonna also show it on the phone so that you guys can actually see how it looks like on the app. So here is, let's pull up the application first. So here's the message you're going to get. So here it is. My name is Dr. James Davis, a board certified physician licensed in Louisiana. Might just actually be a real doctor. I don't know. I have prescribed to you a topical 0.3% finasteride and a 6% minoxidil spray for your hair loss. Yay for spray. Hey, I didn't mean for that to rhyme. That was cool. All right, once a day, apply one spray to the main 4 zones of hair loss: the crown of the head, the top of the head, each side of the front of the head. A maximum of 4 sprays should be used for your entire scalp. So there you guys have it. That is pretty much the entire instructions on how to use this product. That is the end of the video. Stay intentional. But in all seriousness, let's actually continue. So gently massage the treatment into the scalp with your fingertips. Wash your hands immediately after use. Blot away any medication that may have gotten on your face. And wash the area with gentle soap and water. So there it is, guys. It pretty much walks you through the most simple instructions ever, though it even tells you on the bottle. I don't know if you guys can see right there. Apply 4 sprays once a day, 1 spray on the crown, top, left, and right of hairline. So for me, I'm really going to be focusing on the hairlines area because that is where I've been losing hair. It's a little bit embarrassing, but if I'm going to make these videos, then I have to be completely honest with you. Another thing that I'm going to show you guys is just, this is basically the home page of how the thing looks. So it's going to show you right here, you get a 150-day supply, and it cycles about every 3 months, 3 or 4 months. I forgot exactly what it is. So you're going to put your address and your payment information, and it's going to be on reload automatically for you, so you don't have to really worry about that. Now, of course, if you don't end up finishing the solution, then you guys can always pause and skip to the next month, and that's exactly what I've been doing because I have not ordered another order of this because, as I've already mentioned, I delayed the process due to wanting to give some good content, and also because during the summer when I ordered this, I got hit by a hurricane, and I also went through a move out, so I completely forgot to do all of this. But anyways, let's get on with the video, y'all, and I'm going to show y'all exactly how to apply this. It's very simple. So yeah, it's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and I'm going to show you guys. All right, y'all. So I actually wound up already doing it because it was pretty hard for me to hold the camera and then do this at the same time. But all it is very self-explanatory, as it says on the bottle. 1 at the top, 1 on the crown, 1 on each side of the hairline. I don't know if I'm showing that right. Is that upside down? My bad. Yeah, there's the instructions again. So just lift up the hair. A little bit of embarrassment. I'm a little bit embarrassed, but whatever, right? We all get to this point. Some younger than others, so I'm not too ashamed, right? It's not too bad. So then you want to spray right here, 1 on the top, and then 1 at the crown. After you're done doing that, all you got to do is just massage it in, and then you're basically done. That is all you have to do. Now, there is some guys that end up kind of shaving their heads or getting a buzz cut or completely going bald, and the reason they do that is because it is kind of a little bit hard trying to move the hair out of the way so that you actually get the product into the scalp. So I'm assuming that must in fact help more. So if you guys are already bald or don't have that much hair, you might want to get started now before your hair grows back, because it might prove to be a little bit better. I'm actually going to get out of the restroom now because this is weird. Yeah, so I was not prepared to record the video in the restroom. So if I would have had a tripod there or something, it would have made things a little bit easier. So just back to what I was talking about this. Another thing that you guys may want to consider is something called a derma roller. So a derma roller is this little stick thing that has a little wheel on it with micro needles. So what a lot of guys recommend is that you spray the solution, you know, where you're supposed to spray it. And then after you're done spraying it, you use this little roller thing to puncture in these tiny little micro holes into your scalp so that the solution is able to enter better. I'm not sure if that works, but I'm gonna go ahead and also give it a shot. Now, I do wanna say that I've also been using the product, guys, for like maybe about a month now consistently. I have not yet seen much results, but I will say I think my hair has thickened right here. I forgot to wash my hands, by the way. I'll do that in a second. I think my hair has thickened on this area right here, but what I'm gonna actually do, guys, is that I'm actually going to just end up recording videos of my progress with this. Maybe I won't make full-length videos, but I will be making like little shorts here and there so that you guys can see the progress and see if HIMS is in fact a good product. That one was for the thumbnail. All right, y'all, that sums up the rest of this video. Hopefully this product does end up proving to be worthy. As I've already mentioned, go ahead and follow me on this journey and see my progress. Hopefully it works. If not, then I'm just gonna have to toss this out. It is what it is if it doesn't work. You know, at least I gave it a try. Again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. And as always, stay intentional. See ya.